Good day, everybody. This is your host, K.O. Lynn, and we are back for another episode of Subnautica. Just give me a moment to share out this stream, and we will get going. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. And we're off. In the Kentucky Derby. No. But close. Let's go. Last time on Subnautica, we visited the Degasi the Degasi base at about 300 meters and nearly lost our lives because crab squids and the purple telepathic squiddies tried to wreck me. And they tried to wreck me pretty good, but we are still on a no lives lost run. And while that is not necessarily a goal of this particular stream, it just kind of feels like, we've gotten this far already, so why not go the rest of the way? But while we were at the Degasi base, we picked up that little squiddy inside, and it's called a cuttlefish, and it is absolutely adorable. And there may be more of these cuttlefish in our future. But part of the apart from the cuttlefish, the main reason I got this place is easy pickings. Okay, guys, go ahead and repopulate while I'm gone. Incest is not a thing in this world, so you're good. We're all good here. Oh, I already have 2. Oh well. I need more water. I always need more water. I'll at least leave one of the Reginalds back here. Because we like population diversity. Especially in our food. So one of the things, apart from the prawn suit, one of the other things I would like to make today is... It's probably way down here. Nope, that's the bulkhead. Here we go. I want another fabricator because... How is our battery situation going on here? It's fine. Although, I can put away my habitat module creator. I probably don't need my beacons anymore either. We have these other posters. Let's go ahead and take those out. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and I'm going to take those too, even though we probably don't need them right now. Do we have? We do. Coral tube sample. Because I can't fit coral tube. Let's do that. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. I'm just getting a bunch of the coral tube samples because I'm tired of making this run.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Probably gonna need to make even more before I even leave. Because, yes, one thing we want to do definitively is continue our exploration. I just put this back, and of course I needed it. Ooh. So the poster is already in my inventory, so let's go ahead and, like, actually do something with that. Natural selection. Come on. There we go. Close enough. Okay, I want... another fabricator here because I'm tired of running to the front for it. And of course it was pretty easy to make because it's one of the first things that you need to be able to make. Quartz and lead. So we are also probably going to have to make a run to those caves that we found the first Degasi Basin because we need some magnetite. Aerogel. Polyaniline. What do we need for polyaniline? Gold and hydrochloric acid. Deep shroom and salt deposit. We're gonna need more salt. Of course we are. We always need salt. So let's actually... But I'm gonna take my sea moth, because if there's one thing that I've found about playing Subnautica is that, you know, not everything loads in all at once.
Captain, all systems online.
And so sometimes you need to do some exploring in order to get the sensor to actually populate the area. See, here's a bunch of salt. Ooh, a bunch of salt. Dang it. I was kind of hoping it'd be copper. Okay, yeah, that is the reef back casting that shadow. That's so cool. Yeah, I saw that coming. Another one of those feisty little, I can't say plant, more like coral thing. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot get that salt deposit yet. How much do we have? Okay. Doing good. All right. Plenty of salt there. Well, okay. We've picked up a fair amount of salt that will tide us over for the time being, but it's definitely not enough to keep us going indefinitely. Oh, for a moment there I thought that was a life pod, but it's definitely not. Bioreactor fragment. I can't pick it up because my inventory is full. Do I even want to pick it up? We'll just leave that for now. Whoops. Okay, let's repair a sea moth. It's fine. Come on. I have to... There we go. I have to do it just right. Okay, let's go ahead and just turn off the sensor thing. Yeah, so this kind of exemplifies what I was saying. Notice that the salt deposits have all populated in this area, the area that we flew in, because it all loaded in. But we haven't gone this direction yet, so it just doesn't have them. But that's something to think about. Oh yeah, you can also look up wrecks here. Unfortunately or unfortunately, we've pretty much been at all the wrecks in the area, so that's really not that useful to us. I just realized I can do... Oops. Sulfur is yellow. And blood oil is obviously red. Oh yeah. So, I can get rid of this now, since we've got... Should I make that? I'm still just going back to my old ship for medical stuff. You know what? We should focus our attention on making... Not that. This reinforced dive suit. We need synthetic fibers, which require 3 blood oil, and fiber mesh, which is kelp, creep vine sample. Close enough. And then we can go and look out at our vine and see how well that is. How well that's doing, making some blood oil for us. All systems online. I should have emptied my inventory, but that's okay because... Oh, there we go. Got turned around a bit. I should have emptied my inventory, but I have inventory space on the sea moth, so I can just put some things in there. Okay. I'm looking for stalker teeth. Here we go. They're probably down around here. Yay, copper. I'm not seeing any, unfortunately. Stop that. That's a resource that we can look for on our scanner too, is stalker teeth. But of course, you can't search for them unless it knows where to potentially find them. So I'm gonna have to visit that other kelp forest in the area. Let's do that. Let's go and visit the other kelp forest in the area. I think it's over here. Yeah, here it is. Over here. Can I see some kelp, some stalker teeth while I'm here? Not yet. But it is dark out. And I see a bunch of salt. I'm going to refrain from picking that up for now. We'll just be happy that we found it and can find it on the sensor now. That's the island. Where's my base? Oh, there it is. The base. Oh, look how pretty our base is. Isn't it just so nice? Oops. Let's turn off our lights. There we go. That's a good angle. Whoops. Wrong button. Yeah. And now we have a gorgeous screenshot of our base. We can put it in a picture frame. Dang it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think we needed 2. And now that I have my fabricator in here, I can just go up. I needed 2. Exactly. And we have... Always an easy way to clear out the inventory. And now we can make our suit. Hell yeah. Wrong applicator. There we go. Reinforced dive suit. Heck yeah. Let's put that baby on. And now, heavy synthetic fiber dive suit providing physical protection and enhanced survival in extreme temperatures. So, I mean, it provides physical protection. And if you saw the last stream, oh my gosh, we really needed it. So I put my gear over here. Oh. Guess I could have used this creepvine sample. I don't think it really matters if it's rotten or not. I don't remember. Let's go ahead and remove that. And let's focus on actually going down into the deep, deep, deep dark. I'm just gonna go through and cycle, change out my batteries for stuff that I don't need. There we go. Oh, shoot. Oh my gosh, I just realized I keep selecting the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, we already put that away. Equip. Put that away. Let's empty out our sea moth because we don't want to go down there with a full storage container. Glass. We only have one stalker tooth, and we're going to need... well, we only need one enameled glass, so we're good on that front, I guess. Still gonna need more titanium. And aerogel. That stuff. It's a ruby. A ruby and a gel sac. So that's why I'm growing gel sacs. But obviously, unfortunately, we can't synthesize rubies. No. I'm gonna need more salt for water. I could build these fins right now. Yeah, that's hydrochloric acid. Oops. I just got rid of my salt. Oh, I didn't make my water. That's kind of important. Probably should have just gone ahead and... So 3 deep mushrooms and a salt deposit. Whoops. Nope. We want the fabricator. And then that requires 2 silver ore. Salt. Silver. We're gonna need more silver. Fins. Translate vertical limb movements underwater. Didn't we recently upgrade our fins? Am I thinking of something else? Oh yeah, I was thinking the Ultra Glide fins. Do you want the swim charge fins or the Ultra Glide? Ultra Glide streamlined construction enhances swim speed considerably by comparison to regular fins. So the swim charge fins would basically make it so that we never have to charge our batteries ever again, which is pretty nice, but charging batteries also hasn't really been an outstanding problem. But it could be. Let's just do the swim charge fins. Excuse me. I have to take my fins off. Oh, that's a modification station thing. Yay, so now when we swim, we will wirelessly charge whatever tool we're holding, which is awesome. Okay, I kind of want more food, just in case. That's creepy. Wait, did I? No, I did not want to grab the cuttlefish. Okay, I'm tired of seeing it stare into my soul. I don't mean to eat you, fishy, but I need sustenance. I should also remember that I can eat fruit too. The problem is that the fruit doesn't last. So. Oh, we're almost full health. It's been so long since we've been full health. Anyway, we are ready to go explore the deep. Usually takes me forever to get going, but now. Welcome
aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay, so we want this one. There we go. So where we're going, it's the place with all the fossils area. And there's actually multiple ways of reaching that place. Not just this particular way that I'm going. It's just that this might be the easiest, at least in the sea moth. The Cyclops is a whole different matter, and we'll discover that. Whee! Yeah, I'm just heading straight there, but the big island is just off to our side there. The one with the enforcement platform. Yeah, that's what that's called, the enforcement platform. And we gotta be wary because there are more of those, like, teleporting squids and the crab squid as well. Okay, just wanted to make sure that I did have my headlights on. Traveling around is by far the easiest when you have landmarks to go off of, so that's typically what I use the Survivors life pod beacons for, and I'm sure that's their intended use as well. On that note, I would like to speak a little bit about the Survivors and their role in this story. We're just going to scoot by here real fast because I don't really want to fool around in this area. Anyway, the Survivors, we kept getting radio signals of Survivors, and we kept exploring, and we kept finding their life pods just absolutely destroyed, which sucks, mostly for them. But it's always the same scenario. Their life pod is totally destroyed, ripped out on one side. Go away, Ghost Leviathan. I don't care about you. So I want to keep on the lookout for some sulfur and also rubies because they are down here. There's a ruby. Anyway, the Survivors generally their recordings are mostly to add life and flavor to the game. It's supposed to almost give your character context about the world, the people your character would have associated with, you know, that sort of thing, so that you can build out your own story. Like, it's very much leaving things to the imagination, which is fine. Like, it can do that. I have no problem with that. My issue that I have with all the Survivor stuff is that I don't think they do enough. Like, cut and dried and very, very simple. And that leads me to believe, actually, I think this is pretty... Nickel. Ooh, we need nickel. I don't think we need much of it, but we do need some nickel. Anyway, their role in the story is so minimal, and I really wish they could have done more. And I don't think I quite finished my thought there, but it's pretty clear to me that the story of Subnautica was something of an afterthought. And what that means is that generally, if the story is an afterthought, then the execution will be a smidge suspect. Does that mean that the story of Subnautica is bad? No, not by far. I mean, what really matters in a game is that it's enjoyable to play. Like, I think many would argue that they definitely had their priorities right in that regard, and that's fine. But it does mean that the story is potentially a smidge lackluster. But it's not trying to be, you know, Charles Dickens' A Tale of Two Cities here. We don't care about that. Yay, nickel. Glad to be finding that. Okay. Oh, magnetite. I knew that. Yeah, it's okay. This is like some kind of acid. Not good, but survivable. We'll be fine. Oh, that's lithium. And I really wish they'd done more of the survivors. Like, you know, we had that one particular survivor where they said, oh, you know, this leviathan class fish called a reaper was trying to tear into the hole. And, you know, it sort of introduces the reaper in that fashion. But it doesn't really give you an example of the reaper, which is a kind of a typical mechanism in video games, is that you hear about something and then there will be a cutscene where it shows it doing something that's, you know, mildly horrific. And, I mean, the Resident Evil series is a great example of this. You'll hear about various creatures happening, and then there'll be a demonstration of that creature, only go, oh god, oh boy, I didn't want that. And then it's up to you to face it. To this game's credit, it never actually puts you in a situation where you really need to face a Reaper. Thank goodness for that, at least. Like, you may run into a Reaper, but these the Reapers are not generally in an area where you are likely to be. Like, it doesn't, none of the survivor stories really lead you in an area where a Reaper is, which is, you know, perfectly fine by me. I don't really need to encounter the Reaper, so I won't, if I can avoid it. But I think a really cool way to introduce the Reaper would have been, like, if we had gone to that particular, just because that's bugging me. Oh. God. Get out of here. You joik. Let's say we'd gone to that particular person's life pod and say just, 10 or 20 feet off of their life pod, we see their body floating in the water. And then maybe we try to swim out to them and the Reaper comes over and like swallows their body whole. And that would really trigger the thalassaphobia. Like, the Reaper doesn't even have to chase you. It can just be like, I'm here. What was that? Why was I seeing red in my cockpit? Yeah, like that. What is that? I think it's just how the light is reflecting. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of aerogel. Or rubies for potential aerogel, because I know we're gonna need it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yes. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Yeah. Give me the storage. Thank you. Okay. I promise we're not gonna just, mine for rubies. It's just, convenient right now. Look, the ghost leviathan doesn't necessarily scare me, but I still would rather be in my sea moth when I encounter it. Okay. I am looking for something. Is that a nickel deposit? I think it is. Good to know. Okay. It's trying to get at me. Thankfully, it's kind of easy to evade. Oh no. Okay, I think we can find what I'm looking for. No, that's not it. I think I had spoken earlier, like several, about how it would have been nice to get more context as to how your character actually fit in with everybody. I don't think this is where I want... No, it might actually be where I want to be. Yeah, this is fine. I want to go down here. But that would then interfere with maybe people's idea of their character. In which case, maybe the wise choice was to just keep it kind of vague as to how your character melded with everyone. Like, I mean, as a writer, I generally enjoy epic fantasies with highly detailed characters. Ooh. And that doesn't necessarily gel with everyone else. Look at that. Okay, this isn't necessarily where I wanted to be. Maybe it's this way? No, I don't think this is where I want to be. A radio signal? That's interesting.
Terrain scans indicate this biome contains unusually high concentrations of organic and fossilized remains.
Yeah? Didn't you already tell that to us? Maybe this is where I wanted to be. Look at this giant rib cage. I do kind of like this area, how it, like, the things it implicates as a result. Like, how could a planet like this support something this big? That would have been terrifying. And, I mean, there are mods for Subnautica that recreated and regenerated that particular creature, and you can get it. There are mods that include it in the whole biome, and it's, you know, just a little bit terrifying. Yeah, this is the creature. Nope, there's another ghost leviathan. We'll just be on our way, Mr. Ghost Leviathan. Ah. I did not mean to hit myself. Look at that. Flying inside there, we'd be nothing. Yeah, I think I missed what I was looking for. I think I want to be over this way. Yeah. It'd be nice if we had a map that included some of this stuff, but no, that'd be too easy. Or at least a map to navigate so we could find or take note of where we've been. I'm sorry if my navigating is kind of, you know, making people a little bit sick. It's definitely not easy. So I'm going to see about exploring that particular area over there a different time. It's always very unnerving when you can hear fish hitting your vehicle, and it just sounds like they're hitting it so hard. Okay, that's too far. I don't want to go that far. There we go. That's what I wanted. You see that? You see that? Yeah, you go away. Look at this. Ah, it's a little bit harder to get through this now that, you know, I'm not swimming. Oh, yeah. Kind of running low on water. Probably should have brought some more. Anyway, look at this. Another one of these. I know this is going to be really brief, but yeah, I need to get going. Is that nickel? It is nickel.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, time to go. We're just zooming along here at the speed of sound. Oh, look, more ruby. Ruby, ruby. Ah. Okay, before we actually head off to where I want to be, let's go and explore this area, because isn't that just gorgeous? Look how pretty that is. Gotta be careful though, because I'm at 850 meters and I have a depth of 900 only. Hey, stop that. So I need to make sure that I don't accidentally destroy my sea moth, because that would not be good for our no survival or no death run here. And look, there's a bunch of deep shrooms. This is not hurtful, at least. Ooh, I'll take that, thank you. You hear that whirring sound? That's the sound of my charge fins charging. giant cove tree. Indigenous life forms. Okay, I mostly just wanted to pull that up. I'm not gonna read it while I'm could have potentially suffocate. Dang it. There we go. Yeah, let's get a screenshot of that. We might want to make a picture of it. There's our faithful Silverwing. Yeah, you can see the temperatures that we're experiencing. 24°C. Not that hot yet. Now it's hot. Now it's really hot. Boiling hot. Okay, now this part. Look at this. Clearly alien structure. It seems to be leading us somewhere. Oh.
This alien structure appears to have collapsed to the sea floor.
Knew it. Knew it. Let's get in. Let's get in. Oh, thank God. Yeah.
Interior
Oh, what?
walls in this section are substantially reinforced, indicating the designers were seeking either to keep something out or contain it within. Whatever their intention, it clearly failed. Detecting an alien broadcast, linguistic analysis reads, "Caution, hazardous materials and life forms contained within."
Okay, I think we're finally safe. I've never known it to actually come in. Damn thing. An egg. Sea dragon egg. A rib cage. Okay, we're going to just scan a bunch of things and read it in our sea moth where, you know, we won't die.
Integrating new PDA data.
We need that, or we will. Remains of research specimen. I mean, it's clear it was in this cage, and given how large it is, there's no way this cage was big enough for it. Look at that. Would have had almost no room to move. Okay, we can't.
Residual biological evidence suggests indigenous life forms were brought to this location and subjected to intensive study.
Isn't that a familiar looking limb?
Data pertaining to the bacterium is being downloaded. Caution. Detecting atypical fluctuations in blood plasma proteins. A self-scan is strongly advised.
Okay. warper. So that's what that creature is that keeps teleporting me out of my sea moth that I hate so very, very much. Self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. Oh, it's an enforcer unit, so it sounds kind of like, hey, it wants to kill anything that that would spread the bacterium. Maybe that's why it's come after me so much. Anyway, we need to get back.
30 seconds.
Uh-oh. I may have left this too long. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Oh. Okay, we're gonna wait to do something about that. I may want to continue exploring, but until we do, let's read some of our journals. Okay, first, this one. Giant cove tree, a vast tree encountered in a deep cove, and the only one of its kind encountered on the planet. That should really read so far, but whatever. The tree is surrounded by rays grazing on its pink outer leaves. One bark, a hardy, fast-growing bark, covers the outside of the tree. Minuscule organisms inhabit the notches in the surface. 2 ghost leviathan eggs. The tree's branches are wrapped around a number of maturing eggs belonging to the species designated ghost leviathan. This tree appears to be an ancient nesting ground. The eggs were laid when the tree was young, and now the branches protect and grow with them as they wait the right conditions to hatch. Dripping stinger. Oh, we encountered these, in caves. 1. 0 photosynthetic cells detected implies carnivorous adaptation to low-light environments. 2 follicles along the tentacles are capable of detecting contact with foreign bodies, triggering an electromagnetic charge in the 600-watt range. Prey is likely paralyzed and consumed over many weeks. Prey, small fish. Assessment, avoid. We won't worry about that. Land. Nope. Exploitable. We've already kind of... Fauna. Deceased. Remains of research specimen. The skeletal remains of a vast predator housed within an artificial habitat. 1. The habitat. The environment constructed to house the specimen suggests it was kept alive in containment for research purposes for months or even years. Organic matter indicates the habitat once supported extensive plant life, though it has since decayed. When the facility collapsed, the specimen was either left to die or killed on the spot. Evolution. While it shares some skeletal traits with the biter and sand shark, including its distinctive double-eye sockets, this fossilized specimen is significantly larger and features unusual forearms rarely seen in aquatic species. This species has likely gone extinct in the past 1,000 years, and its evolutionary relatives have evolved almost beyond recognition. I do like that they try and sort of attempt a natural explanation for some of these creatures, and then it relates to creatures that are currently bothering you. Rib cage samples. A display case containing an array of rib cages harvested from the indigenous life forms. There is a particular focus in this instance on vertebrate skeletal structures. While some of these skeletons match organisms encountered on the planet so far, most cannot be matched with confidence, suggesting either that there are species out there not yet accounted for, or that they have become extinct since these samples were collected. Nickel ore. Nickel is a medium-hard ductile metal used extensively in production of strong metal alloys. It has applications throughout the construction industry, essential for advanced fabrication. self-warping quarantine enforcer unit. This lifeform shows signs of heavy genetic modification and extensive mechanical grafting. Its digestive and pulmonary systems have been replaced by an onboard battery receiving energy directly from the main grid and distributing it around the body. Miniaturized phase technology has been implanted beneath the skin and is triggered by the central nervous system, allowing the construct to teleport at will. The brain and central nervous system have been digitally augmented with advanced processing power and remote communications. So it seems like this was created to... Well, I mean, it says self-warping quarantine enforcer unit, so to enforce quarantine. Warper parts. The organic parts on display contain DNA from dozens of different organisms, largely originating off-world. They are in varying states of augmentation with advanced technologies. This production line setup suggests these self-warping constructs were built, maintained, and deployed by aliens that designed the facility. Damage report. Leviathan detected at facility perimeter, closing at high speed. Exterior anchor cable impacted with massive force. Exterior anchor system buckling. Facility sinking. Collision with sea floor. Breaches detected in Containment Unit 7. Leviathan eggs. Immediate specimen destruction protocol initiated. 314 specimens destroyed. 1 specimen unaccounted for. Evacuating staff to offsite sanctuaries. Planetary quarantine protocol initiated. Warning, infected individuals may not leave the planet. Kara contagion profile. This terminal contains extensive data regarding the bacterial contagion identified as Kara. Discovery. First encountered during routine network expansion on Outer Worlds. Pandemic development. Network error resulted in routine quarantine procedure failure. Contagion was uploaded to and spread quickly through the core world's confirmed deaths 143 billion individuals. Makes you think that this Kara bacterium must have made the original aliens here go extinct. Bacterial mechanisms. Attaches to healthy living cells and mutates the basic genetic structure. Symptoms. Stage 1. Gradual immune system failure. Stage 2. Green skin lesions and flu-like symptoms. Stage 3. Unpredictable alterations to biological structure. Stage 4. Complete shutdown of executive function. Emergency steps taken. Core worlds quarantined. Bacterial samples distributed to isolated disease research facilities for vaccine development. Treatment procedure unknown. And that is a great time to self-scan.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection has spread to the skin and pulmonary system. Medical report recorded to databank. It is imperative you find a way to neutralize the infection.
It took our gloves off to show us that. But there you go. Now we look a little bit like some of those creatures that have been wandering around. Okay. Before I forget, I would like to leave a beacon here. Oh, come on. Really?
Integrating new PDA data.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We weren't quite finished. I guess... Here we go. Bacterial infection report. You have been infected with a previously unknown waterborne bacteria in your bloodstream. Estimated incubation time, 2 weeks. If we go to our voice log, it's day 50, so it's definitely been longer than 2 weeks, but okay. Your immune system is currently combating the infection at low efficacy. You may already be experiencing flu-like symptoms and skin irritation. These will likely be exacerbated as the bacterium takes hold. Your immediate priority should be abatement and eradication of the infection. Recommended steps: salvage further alien research data on a possible vaccine. Investigate the mechanisms which have enabled the indigenous ecosystems to inhibit the symptoms of the infection. Sea dragon egg. This large egg is held in a hermetically sealed environment and has been chemically sterilized. Without the means of the facility to house a fully grown sea dragon specimen, it is possible the aliens sought to study instead the egg-laying and incubation process. To what end is unclear. Ray species on 4546b. Different species of ray indigenous to 4546b, each adapted to different environments. The specimens are 99.99% genetically identical to those encountered on the planet today, suggesting that rays in particular have undergone little evolutionary mutation in the past millennium. Ghost rays, jelly rays, crimson rays, and rabbit rays likely all share a common evolutionary ancestor. The alpha ray would have evolved deep in the ocean trenches, quickly growing in line with available food supplies. It would have most resembled the ghost ray in size and appearance, with translucent skin for camouflage and forward-mounted eyes for hunting, a fast and fearsome stalker of small creatures in the dark. While some rays have stayed within the limits of the cave systems where they first evolved, others are relatively more recent adaptations to new environments, likely the results of overpopulation. All of the rays on 4546b have given up predation in favor of herbivorous scavenging and use poisonous flesh to protect themselves. Small herbivore gamma. This entry seems to reference the common peeper. Shows no immunity to infection. Death commonly occurs within 4 days. Shows symptom remission on exposure to enzyme 42, but symptoms quickly recur. Shows advanced learning behaviors. Shows some capacity to transmit enzymes to other species. Leviathan embryos. Adult specimens too large to study in containment. Egg specimens acquired from nesting site. Embryos show no signs of immunity. Death commonly occurs within 3 weeks. Small sample of eggs has been retained for continued high-priority research on Leviathan hatching mechanisms. Large carnivore theta. Off-site lab established to study remains. It shows some potential for immunity to infection, but physical remains so far proved insufficient for full reconstruction. Unidentified leviathan. This leviathan species has been assigned designator Sea Emperor. Bone samples from emperor specimens indicate some potential for Kara immunity. Single specimen captured for study at purpose-built containment facility constructed in volcanic region at depth 1.4 kilometers. Guess where we're going next, guys? Assessment. While it is unlikely that the emperor specimen is still contained within the facility described, it may be possible to acquire further data there on the aliens' attempts to develop a vaccine. So there we have it. That is where we need to go next. And there's our picture. Turned out all right. Okay, so that's what we're mostly here for. I'm going to give this facility another quick spin, but I'm running out of water, so we need to get out of here. Yeah, we've already been in there. Accidentally hitting my own beacon. Okay. I want to be fully charged. Okay, just wanted to zoom out of there so we didn't have another encounter with the warper. Okay, I do have my beacon on me, which is good. Okay. Okay, it's not pointed at us, thankfully. At least not yet. Stop that! Leave my silver wing alone. You joik. Okay. Come on. Dang it. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Chasm. Okay, just because I think the Ghost Leviathan is a pushover does not mean I necessarily want to encounter one. Like, encounter one without the protection of my sea moth. Oh, here we go. Chasm. And that's going to be red. Because, if you notice, there's kind of like some hints of orange. Okay, it's time to go. And that is where we dive deeper. I'm fairly certain that there is more to be explored around here, but I'm trying to be very wary of that damn warper that I hate so very, very much. Warper, I hate you. There he is. He's far enough away that he shouldn't bother me. Oh, there's another. Never mind, we're leaving. And there's an infected specimen. We now look like those wandering around. So, on previous playthroughs of this game, I tended to prefer to make a base right here and use, you know, the thermal plant, power source. And I would have a base of operations here, mostly so that I could scan around and get a bunch of rare materials. I don't intend on doing that this time around. I am going to attempt a different strategy. And I'll be happy to show you all when we get to that. Oh my gosh, we've already spent so much time just doing this part, just trying to find that base. But we did spend a fair amount of time scrounging for materials, which we need. Okay, yeah. How to know I'm going the right direction. There's use life pod, beacon. Why is that spinning around like that? That's kind of funny. How am I doing? Oh, I barely filled up at least. There we go. We needed some lithium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's that big blood oil tree. Okay, I'd rather have my lights off right now. I don't need them. Also, our Seamoth is solar powered, and we've been down in a cave system, so naturally our power for the Seamoth is not looking very good, guys. Look at that, 55%. But don't worry, it will charge in a jiffy. Okay, I can just go straight back to my base. I managed to avoid running into a Reaper at least too frequently. It was going to be unavoidable outside that alien facility. But hey, I made it. Mr. Reefback. How I love thee. Okay, so now that this has happened, so that that log said that there's a facility 1,400 meters deep that houses a leviathan specimen. And we need to go down there. But as you can see, the sea moth only has a depth maximum of 900 meters. So unfortunately for me, I can't take my sea moth down there. I love my sea moth. That's where the, of course, Prawn Suit. I'm looking for stalker teeth. But that's where the Prawn Suit and the Cyclops are supposed to come in. They are deep, well, the Prawn Suit isn't necessarily a deep sea vehicle, but in this respect it is. We're gonna treat it like one. Ooh. Yay, copper. Yay, copper. Is it a successful run if we don't go back to our base with a full inventory? I mean, one could argue. That's all I'm doing is making sure that it's a vastly successful run. Mobile vehicle bay fragment. Man, we could have made mobile vehicle bays like 10 times over, given how many that we found. Not a successful adventure, at least not for stalker teeth, but we can always find more of those with our scanner. Okay, I'm going to see about... Look at that. Right. It's like I manifested them. I mean, that's pretty close to, that's pretty darn close to full, so yes, game. Oh, we are out of fluid. Okay, we're at a bit of an emergency now. Let's go back. I could just eat some fruit when I get back to tide myself over. Like, actually make use of the fruit that I got all that long ago. Jeez. Oh, look. Our power is already back up to 100%. Ah, solar power. Gotta love it. At least in this game, you gotta love it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That's the problem. Eating, because of salt, takes our water down. So now we're in like real danger.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Good. Okay, let's deposit some sulfur. We didn't get any shrooms, nor blood oil, but we did get rubies. Oh, they're all in my sea moth. We need another container for lithium. Oh yeah, my ion stuff is out here. No. Although we do need in there, don't we? I should have known it'd just be a gobbledygook. You know what? I'm just gonna make all water. Yeah, I know, game. I know. Nope.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna need 2. I need my thingamajig. My home building, my habitat builder. Okay. Kinda gotta squish these now. Nickel. And then, what else did I need? Ion cube. There we go. Now let's actually see about getting the parts for a prawn suit together. So we need 2 gels and 2 rubies. Which, by the way, ruby is obviously red. We need plasteel. Oh, we really need more lithium. But we've got the lead, I believe. Yeah, we got more than enough lead. We got more than enough diamonds. We just really need lithium. And that's pretty solid to me. Let's go and make that. I have... Yeah, let's go ahead and make that. Beautiful. I think we really need 4 lithium. I mean, we're gonna need a lot more lithium than that for later stuff, but yeah, 4 lithium. I still have 2 Reginalds, so that's good. Yeah, let's just go. No, that's not what I wanted. I want it in my sea moth.
Welcome aboard, All systems online.
Nope. There we go, Degasi 1. Sorry, fishies. Whoa, that was kind of weird. Why did it get dark all of a sudden? Oh, I forgot to empty out my sea moth storage. I mean, it's okay because I don't need that much lithium. Okay, we've been to this area a few times, so I'm gonna head over here. See if we won't have better luck finding some lithium. I mean, that's magnetite. I'm not gonna say no to that. At least not yet. Shale. Okay, that's fauna. Exploitable. That's flora. Lithium. So there is lithium found in shale outcrops. So yeah, I kind of still need to just hit them. Work with me here, game. I need some lithium. Yay, finally. That's magnetite. Come on, lithium. I know you're hiding. Oh, there's a shale. It does blend in really freaking well with the wall. Why does my light on my, whatchamacallit, sea glide, why is it blue? I don't like blue light. Man, if only I had my prawn suit. No, that's nothing. That's just texture. Okay, I need to head back to my sea moth. Dang it. Gosh, we're finding a lot of diamonds. Yay, lithium, finally. The way it sounds like, diamonds and gold should be rare, but we seem to be getting the most. Okay, I'm gonna wait to toss things until I really don't have room. Dang it. Come on. Lithium. Help me out here. Where'd my sea moth go? There it is. Okay, Degasi 1. You know, I left that beacon here because I actually thought I'd be back here a lot more frequently than I have been. Because I used to come here a lot in previous playthroughs, since it had a lot of the materials that I wanted. Yay, lithium. Okay, we're at 3. Magnetite. I'm gonna refrain from picking up the magnetite because I really want lithium. This is a big area. I mean, we haven't really explored it very much. So, let me get my bearings here. Degasi 1. We'll want to go this way. Okay, and then, so many lithium deposits. I can't get to them until I get the prawn suit with the drill arm. And by then, I won't even need them as much. Yay! Okay, we got at least 4 lithium, which we needed. I'll pick that up. One last spot. And the hope and prayer is that it's lithium. Otherwise, we're gonna keep coming back here. This is also the place for magnetite, clearly. I think I have enough diamonds. What do you think my total for how much I have to repay Altera is at now? 42 million? Given how many diamonds I picked up. As I said before, I think that'd be funny if they actually kept a running tally of that. What was that noise? I could just do one last round. No, let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and go back. I mean, I'll have my prawn suits. I can get the drill arm. Although I should probably figure out what the drill arm needs. Here we go. Whee! Our moon pool is many things, many good things, but it does not repair.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. Note to self, you still have things in the sea moth, so get them out. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sort out this stuff first. Although I'll keep the lithium on me. Magnetite. Boom. Titanium. We'll need that, but for now, put it away. Diamonds, as if we have enough of that. Okay, we need lead. I think it said 2. Oh, we need 2 diamonds too. Oh, we got plenty enough of those. And titanium. We don't have a lot of titanium. Wait. And that's why I picked up this this metal salvage. I'm going to put the titanium back for now. Actually put all that stuff there. We're gonna go out for some titanium, and I just realized that I had the habitat builder on me. Oh yeah. I need my every stream cup of joe. You know, given how long that takes, it really should be more than +4. Fine. Oh, yes. Let's get the stuff out of my sea moth first. Oh, I did find more lithium down there, so that's nice. Like, down in the fossilized cavern, I mean. This is probably way more ruby than I will ever actually need. Whoops. Oh, interesting, I have so much gold and yet comparatively so little silver. There we go. Got my thermoblade at the ready. Let's head out.
All systems online.
Salvage is, of course, everywhere, so we really shouldn't have much trouble. Man, look at that. Practically straight down is the chasm. Isn't that fun? I could get some easy titanium just by scanning that stuff, but I kind of just don't wanna. I don't wanna. Ah, here we go. We'll have... Look at that. I started the scanner and then we just came over here and found a bunch. So I didn't even need to start the scanner. Oh no, we're almost done. Well, I promise, we're gonna finish on making the prawn suit. And just like that, 20 titanium gone. Look at that. We got everything we need for a prawn suit. Woo! Okay, let's get rid of that before I accidentally run out of power. Yeah, we don't even really need this battery charger anymore. Okay. So I need I believe I need, oh my god, I've just had this just sitting there. We made those, but move on. I swear, this thing drifts, for a certainty it drifts. Neptune escape rocket. So yeah, we're gonna need more titanium ingot, excuse me, lead computer chip. That's easy enough.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think it's very interesting that the Prawn Suit has a deep male voice, while all this time so far, the sea moth and our onboard voice and our tablet voice have been female. Okay, so we've made our prawn suit. Now we need to make some attachments. And also, yeah, here we go. Grappling arm. Drill. We absolutely need the drill. And then there's prawn suit depth module, which we can't make yet because it needs kyanite. We haven't even encountered that yet. Can't make that one yet either. Prawn suit depth module. See, we need the nickel for that. We're not doing the prawn suit propulsion cannon. We will do the jump upgrade for sure. I don't think I'll bother with this, personally. Yep. There we go. So, I mean, we still have a lot of work to do. Let's just go ahead and take that off since we can't even make it. Prawn suit grappling arm, lithium, again. Lots of diamond though. I guess it's good that we picked up all those diamonds. As is usually the case in Subnautica, there's always more to do.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
The change is only temporary, Seamoth, Silverwing. I love you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so we have 4 available, which well, 4 available, and then the 2 arms. Anyway, the main reason to put the prawn suit there, other than charging, is customization. But no one's here to help me customize it, at least not right now. So, on the next thrilling episode of Subnautica, we're going to customize the prawn suit. So, get your thinking caps on, because I will need a name and some coloration. Let me know what you guys want. All right. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. It was a fun time. Maybe next time I'll actually have more people in live stream. We'll see. All right. I hope you all have a good evening and a good rest of your week. Goodbye.